Stores often raise prices right before Black Friday just to drop them later. And unfortunately, this happens a lot. Right now, while you are watching this video, thousands of online stores are artificially increasing prices on products that will appear in the Super Deals minus 70% section 3 weeks from now. And you will think you got lucky. Today I will show you 3 psychological tricks retailers use every Black Friday and how you can check the real discount in just 30 seconds. Watch until the end because I'll show you a simple way to spot a fake discount even before you buy. If you've ever bought something on sale and later found it cheaper somewhere else, this video is for you. Let's go! In September and October, many stores deliberately raise their base prices by 20 to 40% just so they can bring them back to normal or slightly lower on Black Friday and show a big red 50% off sign. According to research from antitrust authorities and market analysts, for a large number of products, the old price used to calculate the discount was set only 2 to 4 weeks before the sale. Before that, the product cost the same or even less than the discounted price. Here's the interesting part. Our brains physically cannot remember exact prices. Numerous behavioral economic studies have shown that people remember the price of a product only roughly. We do not remember the exact number, just the feeling of expensive or reasonable. So when you see headphones for $60 instead of $90, you do not remember that a month ago they were actually $70. Your brain only sees, it was expensive, now it is cheaper, and that is enough for the purchase effect to kick in. Many people think that if a discount is real, it's always a good deal. In reality, even a genuine discount can end up costing you. Imagine a pair of sneakers you like costs $100. On Black Friday, there's a 50% discount, so they're just $50. You're saving $50. But here's the problem. You weren't planning to buy them at all. This is called the illusion of saving. You didn't save $50. You spent $50 you wouldn't have spent otherwise. Our brain sees it as a win because it focuses on the difference between before and after, rather than the real need to buy. Psychologists like Dan Ariely explain in detail how discounts create a sense of urgency and value, pushing us to buy irrationally. Our brain pays more attention to the gain from the discount than the actual loss of money. The rule is simple. If you weren't planning to buy it in the next month, a discount doesn't make it a good deal. It just makes it cheaper. Now here's an even trickier one, the countdown timer. Only 17 hours left in the sale. You've probably seen these, and you've likely felt that urge to hurry. You have to act now. It's now or never. This works on a deep brain level, in the part responsible for instincts. When we see that a resource is limited in time, it triggers fear of missing out. Your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. To relieve that stress, your brain pushes you to take action. To buy. Marketing studies show that having a timer can increase purchase conversions by tens of %, even when we know it's a manipulation. Let's talk numbers. What discount feels really big to you? 50%? 70%? What if I told you that often 70% off and 30% off can actually give the same benefit, just packaged differently? Marketers have known for a long time that people perceive discount percentages emotionally, not mathematically. Pricing studies show that a product priced at $300 with a 50% off discount, so $150, sells much more often than a product originally priced at $150 with no discount, even though the price is the same. This is called the price anchor effect. Moreover, for items over $1,000, it's more effective to show the discount in dollars rather than percentages. $1,000 off sounds more impressive than 30% off. For products under $1,000, percentages work better. 50% off feels bigger than $200 off. The average advertised discount on Black Friday is usually around 30%. In reality, compared to prices 3 months earlier, the actual discount rarely exceeds 15%. That's a twofold difference. And you know what's funny? Even knowing these numbers, most people still buy. Because the brain thinks, but what if this time it's real? By the way, if you find this information useful, hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Okay, now let's get practical. How can you tell if a discount is fake? First method. Price trackers. There are special services in browser plugins that track the price history of products. You just paste the product link and see a graph of its prices over the past months. If the price jumped right before the sale and then dropped, you know it's a trick. Second method, the 30-day rule. Add the product to your favorites a month before the sale and watch the price. If it suddenly spikes 1 or 2 weeks before the promotion, that's a red flag. The store is setting up a fake anchor. Third method, check competitors. Open 3 or 4 stores that sell the same product. If they all have the same discount at the same time, it's probably the manufacturer's suggested price, not a real promotion. That discount could happen any time. Real discounts are rarely synchronized. And finally, if they say only today, but the same deal is still available tomorrow, the store is lying. Black Friday works on a simple psychological principle, creating a sense of urgency and scarcity. You know the chances of finding a truly good deal are low, but then you see red price tags, countdown timers, and messages saying the item is running out, and you think, maybe this time it's real? This is called the optimism bias. We tend to overestimate our chances of success and underestimate the risks. On average, people think they are smarter and luckier than most. Here's another common myth. Black Friday is the best time to buy tech. In reality, for most product categories, there are much better periods. TVs and large appliances are cheapest in January and February, when stores clear out leftover holiday stock and prepare for new models. Smartphones drop in price right after a new model is released. When Apple launches a new iPhone, last year's model can fall by 20 to 30% within a month. And that's a real drop, not a fake one. Clothing is cheapest at the end of the season. Winter coats in March, summer dresses in September. Discounts can reach 70%, and that's an honest 70%, because stores need to clear space in their warehouses. Furniture discounts often come at the end of financial quarters, when companies need to hit sales targets. March, June, September, and December. According to market analysts, the average real discount on electronics on Black Friday is actually lower than during the January sales. You lose out by buying on the best day of the year. Black Friday is marketing, a global event that creates hype. But hype does not equal savings. Okay, let's say you've checked everything. The discount is real, the price is fair, and you actually need the product. Should you buy it? Wait another 24 hours. This is called the one-day rule. Here's why it works. When we see a good deal, our brain switches to impulse mode. The prefrontal cortex, which handles rational thinking, takes a back seat. Emotions take over. You click buy without thinking. But if you wait at least a day, the prefrontal cortex comes back online. Your emotions cool down, and you can ask yourself, do I really need this? Online store statistics show that a significant portion of items added to the cart during sales are never purchased if the user leaves and comes back the next day. Why? Because the first wave of emotions has passed. If after 24 hours the urge is gone, it was just an emotional impulse. You've just saved real money. Sometimes the item will sell out during that time. Fine. It's better to miss a questionable purchase than to buy something you don't need. So, in short, Black Friday is a powerful sales tool. Stores use psychology to sell more. That's fine. Your job is to use this knowledge to avoid buying things you don't need. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.